Pisces Nation, this may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Pisces in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, dominant in your natal chart, 7th house placement, or if you're cross-watching for a Piscean. You might find some information in this reading that may resonate with you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Please don't make any rash decisions based on what you hear from a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can, of course, book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. We're going to go over some heavy topics, very likely Pisces. If you're easily offended by blunt speech, or if this is not the type of reading that you came in search of, you might be better off clicking off this reading. Otherwise, Pisces, let's see what might be coming in for you over the next 7 days. Okay. Whatever is going on, it seems like it's going on within you. There's some sort of change that's taking place within you, Pisces, and it seems like people might be taking notice of that. It's a change in a good way. You're definitely coming across as mysterious, spiritual, as somebody that nourishes the soul. Maybe with something that you're saying, some sort of information that you're meant to convey, Pisces. What's going on with the Pisces Nation? Yeah. I think that's the inward resolution for you, is this. I think you're trying to be the best version of yourself. Maybe you're starting to really see the potential in yourself. Yep, you're starting to shift your energy. So that's what I mean. Other people may be noticing the shift within you. That you're different. That you're definitely not the same person that you used to be. It seems like you're coming up on a decision that you might need to be making. And this might have something to do with maybe somebody that you feel very connected to. But maybe this person you might feel is not committed. It's like Pisces, somebody won't commit, but they won't leave you alone. Random side note, Pisces, maybe you're noticing a lot of pudge around your abdominal area. You feel like it's stubborn. You feel like you can't quite get rid of it. Let's see what's going on with the Pisces Nation. You got the Lovers and the Two of Cups. That's interesting. There's an air sign in your reading, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, that could be relevant. Maybe you feel like, oh, this says Lovers, so maybe that's the Gemini. It could be for some of you. Some of you are tarot readers, or you do some sort of divination. You feel called to do so. You do have a decision to make. It feels like it's difficult. Yeah, you're kind of like stuck. Okay. Some of you are stuck because you do have a decision to make. Maybe it's because things right now are just kind of up in the air. And you feel like you don't have a level of certainty. But something is definitely making you feel emotional. Or like I said, that's the person that you used to be. The person that you used to be looks completely different from the person that you are today. Or you're just kind of noticing this about someone around you. Seems like money has been an issue for you, Pisces. Or for someone around you. Yeah. Excuse me. If there is a financial issue, it seems like you've had some sort of financial setbacks. You're having some sort of delays with maybe getting your money to you, especially if you are someone that is like you are a business owner, maybe. Okay. Money might be an issue. Okay. But this week, manage what you've got. Pisces, it looks like you're able to maintain. Yeah, of course. You got some backstabbers. Why though? You got an Aquarius in your reading. Some of you could be on the Pisces Aquarius cusp. Yeah, somebody's talking to you crazy. Coming to you with some sort of crazy talk, Pisces. Or this is what someone has done in the past. Seems like you're deading a relationship. You're just saying, leaving something behind you. Like you're recognizing someone for being a backstabber, and it just seems like you're kind of letting something go. For some of you, it's a relationship that you feel is a dead end. You feel like something is not working. And this could be the person that's talking to you in a very aggressive, disrespectful manner. Okay. For some of you, that's the choice. You might be thinking about leaving someone, walking away from them, but maybe this is just difficult. Maybe you find yourself walking away and then coming right back. Or you might feel like this person convinces you to come right back into a situation that you might not feel is the best fit for you. It seems like maybe you're having an argument, or you had some sort of tension with this person, possibly in the recent past. Or this would be the reason for the breakup. Some of you, the breakup is past tense. Some of you, this is ongoing. This is you're in the thick of this week. Did you lose your job? Okay. Some of you, this has something to do with your living situation. Maybe you're not sure what you're going to do about that. But a lot of you, it feels like maybe maybe you're not sure where you're going to move. I said you have some sort of good fortune opening up for you. It just feels like it's delayed. Some of you is delayed due to outside forces, like something is kind of blocking something from moving forward. Okay. You're seeing something this week. What are you seeing? The Seven of Swords. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you, and it might not be that you're seeing it. It could be that you might be going to a reader, Pisces. Maybe you're going to a reader. Maybe, like I said, you do divination. Maybe this is who's seeing something that you don't see. And this is who could be possibly pointing something out to you that's not crystal clear to you. It has something to do with some sort of funny business. Okay, some sort of betrayal. I said, you're ending a relationship. It's been difficult for you to walk away from something. Yeah, it's been some sort of a challenge. But I mean, something happening with your money. Some of you Pisces, maybe you feel like you're facing some sort of homelessness. Or you're having some sort of financial issue. If you are not, someone around you is. And it seems like this is a revolving pattern that you might feel frustrated about. I think this is the week where, if maybe the issue is that you wish that your financial situation would come together. It looks like you have an opportunity to kind of sort that out. Some of you, this might be due to a job loss, that you're having some sort of financial situation. Maybe you feel like you haven't been able to find the job that you've been looking, that you really want. And this is what I mean, like it's delayed, but it feels like you're able to move forward with something. But it seems like there's something within Pisces that you might need to change first. And it feels like it's your outlook about everything that's going on. I think that's what you're making a decision about. Because it seems like your inner voice has been trying to tell you something for the longest, Pisces. And now your guys are saying, you know what, you procrastinated maybe a bit too long. And now it's time to make a decision about something. Or others of you, you're kind of like biting through, right? You're waiting for something. Maybe this decision making has something to do with something that's out of your hands. Maybe you're waiting for someone else to make a decision. And maybe you find this just very distracting. Just the waiting, having to wait to maybe hear back from something that you really are depending on. Yeah, some of you is another water sign, another Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Ten of Swords twice. We were talking about a job interview. We're talking about money. Okay, it looks like You're able to find some work and things are able to slowly but surely stabilize for you, Pisces. But it just seems like something has just been really having you feeling discouraged. And I think it's that. It's a mix of maybe your financial situation, and it's a mix of maybe who you have in your energy. Someone that you feel is not trustworthy. And for a lot of you, with this Lovers and this Two of Cups, this has something to do with some sort of romantic involvement. You don't trust the person that you absolutely love to do the right thing. Like I said, somebody won't commit, but they won't leave you alone. It seems like somebody just kind of leaves you waiting and maybe constantly keeping you guessing about what's going on in the relationship and where things are going. And maybe right now, Pisces, the atmosphere between you and someone is just very confusing. Maybe you're waiting to hear from someone. Maybe some of you, you're waiting to hear back from someone. Okay, you got 10 of Swords twice. So maybe you feel double crossed in some sort of way, or someone has just done something to you repetitively. This feels like this is somebody looking outside of their relationship. Maybe you feel like someone chose to be with someone else over you. I don't know. Maybe you're waiting to hear back from someone. Maybe you're waiting for some of you. I'm not saying everybody has a third party. I'm not, but I'm saying that some of you do. And maybe that's what you're waiting for. And maybe that's the choice that you're waiting for. You're waiting for someone to maybe make a decision to leave someone to be with you. And this person might be at a long distance from you. I said, if you've had some sort of financial issue, Pisces or cross watcher, and you're not sure how to fix it. Like I said, this is the week that I feel that you come up with some sort of solution, or you stumble on that information. It's not like you stumble on it. We talked about that. Your inner voice has been telling you all along. It's been giving you some sort of hint about what to do to maybe make some sort of career advancement. Or if this is you feeling confused, clarity is coming in. If that's what you've been waiting for. For some of you, goodness, is somebody pregnant? Some of you, Pisces, somebody had a baby on you. Somebody stepped out on you, and that's the betrayal. For some of you, you find out somebody is married with a child. Pisces or cross watcher, might be time to get your taxes done. Maybe that's something that you've been stalling on. Right. This is Tower. God, okay. I'm trying to see why. Okay, because it looks like you're leaving a situation like a bat out of hell. Like you're just angry at something here. I'm going to say this. Be careful about reckless driving, road rage. This sort of thing. It seems like somebody could possibly be taking a gamble on the road. Unless this is you, maybe you're gambling. I'm not suggesting that you do or don't. It's just an observation. Maybe you are. Maybe you might win some money, Pisces. You're definitely getting this job. Careful of hackers. You got the 10 of Swords here. Maybe you might need to password protect something, Pisces. Somebody might be on the hunt for some sort of information. What's going on the computer for Pisces Nation? Oh, maybe you're online dating. Maybe that's where it looks like maybe you're ready for companionship. Pisces or cross watcher. If that's you, and this is not saying don't look for love online. I'm just saying something about something might be a little bit off. You may not see something right away. Okay. So this is your guide saying kind of wait things out, get to know someone. There may be something that you might need to see about a person. that maybe you're dealing with, and maybe it has something to do with a Capricorn. Oh yeah, it has something to do with someone's integrity. Like I said, you may not see something at first. Somebody might come across as like, you might feel like this is your perfect match, but they might have something hidden in their back pocket that they're not telling you about. Pisces or cross watcher. So it looks like you guys are saying kind of study a situation and be sure about what you're getting into. Make sure someone's not, like I said, already married or already in a relationship. If something about a situation that's going on seems a bit off, it's because it might be. And it seems like because of something that you've already gone through, if you can spare yourself from some sort of kind of like walking into a situation that could potentially be hurtful to you, okay? Because it looks like you are trying to be vulnerable. You're open to dating some of you Pisceans, or this is how someone is feeling towards you. It just seems like something, like I said, somebody's integrity is a bit off. For some of you, this has something to do with a legal situation. Some of you are in court. Maybe it has something to do with paternity. Identifying who is the child's biological father. Yeah, there's a lot. I don't know if you're just spending a lot of time online. Maybe you work online. Or maybe, like I said, you're waiting for some sort of results. What is this with court? What are the Pisceans going through with a court situation? I'll put it this way. If you are going to court, random, you might be spending a lot of time in a parking lot. Maybe waiting for something or someone. If you are going to court, someone's trying to be difficult. Or someone, Pisces or cross watcher, could be trying to bring a legal situation back. What's going on with court with Pisces? Yeah, I think this is you. You're going through it. Just somebody hurting you, and you just are coming to see that. That's what you're seeing this week. Is this you're starting to see that maybe someone's not changing? Yeah, traveling. I mentioned to you, somebody could be long distance. You could be traveling to go someplace. What's going on with Pisces? I don't quite get what's going on with court. You have an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that's relevant in your reading for some of you. Yeah, some of you, this court situation has something to do with your household. Yeah, you owe some money, this looks like. I mentioned to you, you have some sort of financial situation. I said you owe some money to maybe the IRS. Or something having to do with your living situation. Feel like you're able to come up with the money. You might not see in the beginning a way to kind of make this happen. Pisces. But you might be a bit shocked. It looks like you're able to gather the money, gather together the funds to get something taken care of. And it seems like it's due to some sort of initiative that you're taking. Yeah, but like I said, it feels like it's the not knowing of something. I promise you, something's up in the air. And it seems like something ends up working out for you on the back end, Pisces. Something ends up putting you on track. And it just seems like something is a bit off, like something that may have happened in the springtime. You're having to decide maybe sometime in autumn. Yes, thank you, spirit guides. Something's up in the air. And that is just like really annoying you. Like I said, you're going to figure out a way to maneuver a situation. Like at first glance, it may not feel like something's going to work out, but it does. And it feels like it has something to do with an agreement. Back to this, I suppose. Your inner voice is going to tell you something, especially I feel like spirit guides keep bringing me back to this online situation. Especially with this card that says integrity. Your situation may involve a Leo. Oh, this feels like somebody is trying to hunt for information. This is what I mean. Protect, password, protect your stuff. Because it looks like somebody is kind of watching. Be careful. And this isn't saying be paranoid, but it is saying be your inner voice this week is going to detect some BS that might be playing out in your situation. And if it's not playing out directly with you, it might be going on with someone around you. Especially if this is a child or someone that you might feel is particularly vulnerable. You might see something before they do. Okay. So I mentioned to you, this is a job loss. If this whole financial situation is up in the air due to a job loss, I told you something is going to turn around. It might take a little bit of time, and it might take for you to kind of follow up with someone to get the resolution that you're looking for, but it looks like something is doable. It looks like you're working against a lot of deadlines. Pisces. Random. Somebody could be running from the law. Running from law enforcement. Maybe running from probation. Not going to court when they're supposed to. Maybe that's the legal situation. What's going on with Pisces? Oh, you had a smoking habit? Somebody might vape a lot. They smoke a lot. This is possibly somebody just blowing smoke and making empty threats. So like there's somebody around you. Air pollution keeps coming out of their mouth about you. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the pressure is on. Like I said, you're under a lot of deadlines. There's a Virgo that wants to show up in your reading. Somebody could be on the Leo Virgo cusp, possibly. What's this? Yeah, this is a financial issue. That's what this feels like. You have someone that you might need to pay some money back to. I said somebody might step in and give you some sort of, why do I all of a sudden want to say medical advice? Maybe so. And then I almost wanted to say legal advice. Maybe you could possibly be getting some legal advice from someone, but this looks like someone is coming in to maybe lend you some sort of financial, lend you some money, possibly. You might kind of have to ask somebody. Maybe you don't really want to ask them, Pisces, but you might. You might ask this King of Pentacles, and this King of Pentacles might have this money, and that might help you to kind of get over whatever this issue is where you kind of feel like you can't make it through or whatever. That helps you get something paid off. And this might be the shock. You might be kind of surprised that someone actually comes through to help. If this is not like a loan that you're getting through someone, it's through a company. Bottom line, some sort of money is coming through. Yeah, somebody kind of left you behind to maybe pick up the emotional pieces of something. Especially if this has something to do with children. This might be your child's father or whatever. So there might be a child that might really be going through something. Somebody has left your life, Pisces. or somebody is just kind of in and out of your life. Yeah. You might be ending a relationship and kind of figuring out how to, put the pieces back together. Unless you might find that you're kind of like cleaning up everybody's mess. Like that might be a kid. Maybe they're making messes and, for you to kind of clean up, and maybe this is just something that's kind of frustrating you this week. Might be worried about health insurance. At random, I know. Maybe it's health insurance. Maybe it's maybe it's your vehicle. Maybe you need to get your vehicle insured. You having chest pain, Pisces? I hope not. Maybe something is figuratively a slap in the face. I mentioned to you some sort of court situation. No, I mentioned to you somebody's running from the law. Is this some sort of assault charge? Like I mentioned to you, Pisces, somebody is doing something again and again, over and over, to the point that you feel like you need to free yourself. Maybe somebody is getting out of jail. And I say something about reckless driving, road rage. And it might not be you getting into the accident. You might hear about it, or you might witness it. Gosh, why does this reading have to... It's just taking so many different turns. Okay. I'm going to put it out there. The reading already has a lot going on, so I didn't want to add more to it. I didn't. Spirit guides are bringing it up, so it seems like somebody might need to hear it. It may be somebody's confirmation. Okay. Somebody's going through it, Pisces. Somebody could be struggling emotionally. And you might notice some red flags with somebody that might be around you. Unless this is you. Like I said, I see somebody that's very depressed in the reading, or feeling very discouraged about their situation. And they're looking for a way out. And maybe this is why I'm seeing this freedom situation, this servitude type of thing. Your situation just gets so hard that you feel like you cannot find a way out. It looks like you're trying to deal with everything on your own. Maybe you're shutting everybody out. Maybe that's not a good idea. Or maybe this is just you kind of feel kind of alone. Like, you know what I mean? We're going to look into the solution to that. Okay, what's going on with Pisces? Oh, yeah. We talked about at the top of the reading, people are seeing some sort of change in you. Something that's going on in your life, Pisces. You might be feeling some like this today, but like I said, you're going through some sort of change. Your situation will go through some sort of change. Balance will be restored. This is what I mean. Something is off balance right now, or you kind of feel like you don't see a solution, unless this is just your self-talk. Your self-talk might just be very negative. Okay, Spirit guys, what is the solution to this? Oh, back to this. I already pulled the card. The most important relationship you can have is with yourself. This is a time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. Now, this week, especially, it feels like maybe this is why you're kind of isolating yourself. Maybe you feel like it's necessary. Maybe there are some things that you might feel that you need to work through. And maybe you feel like you are wanting to make some improvements within yourself, especially with maybe or some sort of circumstances around you. And maybe you feel like there's someone around you that is negative or is adding to your load and bringing you down in some sort of way. That's evident. So this is what I mean. Whatever choice you're needing to make, because it looks like you're trying to hang in there and make something work, and you're getting the short end of the stick. Or like I said, you're in a particularly violent relationship with somebody. It seems like this is your sign to stop. Or to get out of something. Is somebody like trying to like fear tactic you into staying in something. Okay. You know, once again, you had a legal situation. Is this a restraining order? I think it might be, Pisces. I think so. But it's not you that's scared. It might be a child. I think you have some sort of violent situation going on in your household. Possibly. I did not, like I told you, I didn't expect this reading to take this many turns. Or you're just noticing something is going on with a kid. And maybe they're staying quiet about it. But you'll see it in their body language. It might be a kid that's acting out a lot. Or an adult. But it seems like children are the highlighted energy this week. I said Pisces. It seems like you might have a lot on your plate. But this looks like this is something that you can still manage. Even though you might feel like you're alone at times. We are here for you. We've never left through all the sadness and loneliness. However, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, friends, and guides. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. I think that's the issue. You do. You feel alone. You might feel like nobody understands what you're going through. Maybe you have a lot of water in your chart as well. No, what am I talking about? You are a water sign. Maybe you just have multiple water placements. Maybe it might be beneficial for you to go to the beach. Maybe it's time to take some sort of spiritual cleanse. Wash some type of negative energy off of you. Pisces. Or cross watcher. I said if this has something to do with your money, I think it's your mood really. Since we're talking about water, maybe you are just feeling a bit moody. But if it is your financial situation, I want you to know something is temporary. Though things might be up in the air, it's not always going to be that way. Things are going to stabilize for you. Yep, deliverance. Your spirit guides are trying to deliver you from this. They're calling you out of this energy, Pisces. Or cross watcher. Yeah. Didn't even mean to pull this, just kind of mixed in. You might be on the Pisces Aries cusp, and there may be a Libra involved. Maybe even a Sagittarius. Yeah, you are waiting for a court decision. It's coming. And it might get you out of this state of mind. Okay, like I said, if it's your financial situation, your money's been on a decrease, it seems like you're hyper-focused on numbers this week. Yes, things have been at a standstill for you. What's going on with this court situation? Yeah, your mood is going to change. If you give yourself some time to stabilize your energy, you won't always feel this way, Pisces. You're coming out of that energy. This might have something to do with the things that you're telling yourself. I'm trying to tell you. The things that you're telling yourself might be what is causing you to feel this way. Some of you Pisceans that are open to dating, it seems like you might be meeting someone that you have a mutual attraction to. Okay. And if it's not going on with you, it may be happening with extended family. Okay. You might notice, like I mentioned, some sort of change up with someone. Like I said, You're going to make progress. You got this card that says advancing. Your situation is about to change. Like I said, you just may not see it yet, especially if this has something to do with work, completing something that might be pending, deadlines that you have. It seems like you might just need to kind of break away. And yeah, maybe you are closer to maybe completing something that you might realize, unless this has something to do, like I said, your living situation, some sort of contract or a lease. Yeah, communication might be a little bit off. It is Mercury retrograde. Yeah. It seems like maybe it's time to scoot up closer to family. I said maybe you are just kind of isolating people, isolating yourself from people. Pisces or cross-watcher, remember, balance is the key this week, especially, like I said, with relationships. You might feel like relationships in your life, maybe in the past, they haven't been reciprocal. Maybe you feel like you've gotten the short end of the stick. You've given more than you've gotten in return. Again, it feels like you're returning back to some sort of balance. And it does feel like you're able to gradually come out of this, whatever it is that you feel blocked by, prohibited by. You're able to come out of it. Like you're actually almost out of it. Children. We talked about this reckless driving. Maybe your kids are playing. Or maybe they want you to take them to the park or whatever, Pisces. I didn't say this. You have an animal, Pisces, some of you. Your animal might need to go to get looked at. They need a checkup. And it might be kind of urgent. Yeah. Kids playing. That's what I mean about reckless driving or road rage. Protect. I don't know. You got this card that says check 2. I said you might see something about someone who is around a child. You don't trust their intentions. Your instinct is up. Trust your gut feeling. We talked about that. Your inner voice is everything this week. You might just have a feeling. You might have a hunch, and you might be right, Pisces. 9 times out of 10, you are. Okay. Anything else, Holy Spirit, for the Pisces nation that maybe we didn't go over? Okay. Yeah. I didn't talk to you about work. Somebody's in competition with you, Pisces. It's like somebody has made up this false sort of narrative in their head that maybe you're trying to compete with them. And it seems like they're trying to cause some sort of conflict. Or there's something about work that you're dreading. Maybe you're giving something that's going on. This is background noise at work this week, Pisces. It's some sort of petty stuff. You got this card that says decrease. I think this is you giving less of the background noise your attention. And this seems like this causes you to be able to focus more. Somebody around you is being dishonest. Sometimes, Pisces, somebody might think that it's you. You face a situation, it might be good for you to be honest. Somebody might be looking for honesty, whether it's you or you're looking for this from someone. I did say you're under a lot of pressure. You're scrambling to get things done. I spoke to you about deadlines. Maybe that's something that you're struggling with, right? Some sort of task that maybe you're struggling to complete. You feel like you're swimming upstream. You feel like this is just constantly the thing. It seems like you're coming up with a different approach. The approaches that maybe you've made towards certain things, maybe that's just not working. And you might have to calm your anxiety, Pisces. I think some of you might be having some sort of anxiety attack, or you just feel like something is overwhelming and it might be the daily grind. Yeah, I mentioned to you some sort of background noise. Yeah, there might be some people that are kind of projecting or kind of putting their insecurities off on you. And it just seems like, yeah, like I said, you're giving something less of your attention and not getting so caught up by the background noise. Holy Spirit, what is the advice for the Pisces nation? Follow your joy. Fear would always have us take the lesser path. Trust your intuition, step out on faith, and follow your joy. There will be roses along the way. We talked about clarity. Maybe you feel like that's the thing, right? Because things have just been kind of up in the air for the longest. And that's kind of, yeah, having you playing the waiting game. Seems like some sort of clarity is coming. You're definitely getting some sort of guidance. You're praying for some sort of evident guidance from your guides, and it seems like they've been trying to show up in very subtle ways. It seems like you're going to possibly see the pathway to get something done. Something's going to require it's going to require something of you, Pisces. If this is you kind of waiting and not making a decision about something because maybe you don't know all the pieces of the puzzle, something's going to be required of you. It's going to be time for you to trust your intuition, step out on faith, and follow your joy. Some sort of change is getting ready to take place. Like I said, you're like right on the cusp of something. Something's getting ready to change in your situation. I think that's a kid that's going through some sort of depression. And I think that, yeah, like I told you, it's whatever is going on in your mind, that inner chatter. You're your own worst enemy at times, Pisces. Overthinking a problem is not the key to any door. Take a few deep breaths to quiet your inner chatter. Let yourself just be for a while. You might need a mental health day off. That might be what brings you clarity. It seems like you can't find a solution because your mind is constantly pacing. You're stressing yourself out. You're overthinking about something. And that might feel why you're not coming up with a solution. Again, you might need to calm your anxiety. It does feel like something's going on with your living situation, or you're concerned about a car, possibly. You guys are saying, give yourself the time that you need to get back on track. Open to miracles. When your hands, your mind, and your heart are completely open, this is when magic begins to happen. Drop all presumptions and be open to miracles. Like I said, something may come up in your situation and you might be shocked at the way that it plays out. You guys are saying be open because it seems like there's some sort of change that's playing out in your situation. Change is just life updating itself. Engage in it and discover the benefits it holds for you. Even if they seem hidden, they are there. That's the issue. Seems like something seems hidden for you right now. You don't have the clarity that you need, but something in your situation may need to change. It just seems like you might be kind of fighting it. Okay, like I said, it feels like you'll be able to get through it. Yes, something is going on legally. Okay, some sort of obstacle. This might be a legal obstacle. I do feel that someone is under some sort of investigation. Someone is maybe waiting to get in contact with the judge about something. Something's being restored to order. Okay, especially with this card talking about balance. Maybe, like I said, that's something that you're just kind of running yourself ragged about mentally. All right, Pisces, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you found that this reading was helpful, thumbs up this video. Consider subscribing to my channel if you are not already a subscriber. If you would like to get a personal reading with me, you can book on my website. I do have a sale, 30-minute same-day reading sale going on my website. Currently, you can book at AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. Thank you once again, Pisces Nation, for deciding to tune in this week. Have a blessed, beautiful, and productive week, Pisces. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, Pisces Nation.